Let's think about how we're going to write a problem statement. So, first of all, getting all team members together in a workshop setting or a meeting. Define the scope of the problem. What is the starting point? What is the ending point? What do we already know about this problem? And it may be useful at this point to bring in post-it notes so everybody can first of all start individually and silently writing their own version of the problem within the scope that you have defined. So it's very important, first of all, to set a scope of what you want to work on and then give team members individually an opportunity to write out their own version or their own perspective of that problem. This may be useful, especially if your problem is cross-departmental or cross-team. If you have a representative from each of those teams in this problem statement writing workshop, and they individually write what they know the problem to be, it can be very powerful in bringing that whole problem statement together into one. So then you would review each statement in turn, and you may do this by sticking the post-it notes up on a wall and grouping all of them into themes if you can, but reviewing each statement in turn, understanding in a bit more detail what the perspective of that individual is and why they believe that to be the problem. You might then identify any additional points to add in as a team and appreciate those reoccurring themes, which is good. If you have reoccurring themes, it means that everybody is on the same page as to what that problem is. So if you review each statement in turn, you can then start to understand the common words that are coming out, the common themes that are coming out. And that will then help you to draft a version that summarizes your shared view. So we have some help on hand to help you to define that problem statement in more detail, what you should start to think about in terms of what should be in that statement. And it's called the nosy technique, which is very aptly named. So you could start thinking about answering these questions. Firstly, what is the nature of that problem? What is wrong? Be really specific and try to stick with facts where possible. You don't have the facts, that's okay. Make a note of things that you might need to go away and measure or record to understand the problem in more detail. Then think about the occurrence. Where is a problem occurring? Is it a specific geographical location? So for example, does it just happen at South Kensington, or does it happen at South Kensington and White City? Does it happen across all campuses? Is it in one specific process? Is it in one bit of a process? Is it one system? Is it numerous systems? Is it just one department? So you can start to whittle it down and become as specific as possible. Then ask yourself, what is the scale of the problem? So how often does it occur? What volumes are we talking about? Can you quantify it in terms of money or numbers? What is the frequency? Does it occur monthly? Is it weekly? Is it yearly? Start getting specific and asking yourselves this detail of question. Then you ask yourselves, what impact is it having? Is it costing our teams extra time? Is it costing us money? Are we losing money? Are we losing customer satisfaction? So asking yourselves, what is the impact that this problem is having? Remember, you are describing your problem in terms of what is wrong, where it's occurring, what the scale is, and the impact is, and this results in X amount of money lost, customer satisfaction decrease, etc. A problem statement should avoid these three things. Solutions. At this stage, we're just focused on the problem. Opinions. We don't want opinions. We want to stick with facts in as so far we can. And no blame. So that is how you start to write a problem statement. In the next video, we're going to give you a number of problem statements and we're going to examine if the problem statements have all of the elements in that they should. So stay tuned for the next video.